Right. Ready?
Yeah.
You got matcha?
Matcha.
Jealous. Hi guys, welcome back for another episode of Spilling the Tea with M&G. I think we're on episode 12, I want to say.
Yes, we are, which is crazy.
That's 3 months.
Yeah, I would just like a shout out to anyone who's actually watched every single episode. So if you have, let us know down below, because that is commitment.
I don't think we've watched every episode back, so
No.
props to you. If you don't know about the series, if you're new here, we literally just sit on FaceTime, we have each other in our ears, and we just chat a load of nonsense. And I feel like this week's topic is probably going to be a lot about Love Island.
Yeah, agreed. I'm hoping you said that and you've said it, so great.
When it first came out, neither of us watched it, and last week we were saying how we just like can't get into it, we're just not sure about it this year. Obviously Joey Essex has gone in, we're talking about that, and now I'm fully invested.
Yeah, I would like to now say Love Island has taken over my life. From last week to this week, and now at 9 PM every day I'm sat in front of the TV.
Brad was literally watching something last night and I was like, babe, it's 9 PM, switch it over.
Me. To be fair, I've been watching it at like 10 PM when it comes on catch up.
Fair, I've been doing the same too. I go on live TV and then click watch on.
Yeah. Did you watch last night's?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And it was juicy.
It was so juicy. Like, we're week 1. This is what's crazy.
Do you know what I didn't think because obviously what's just happened is Mimi and what's the other guy's name? I always forget his name. No, the other guy.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Always forget it. Anyway, so they'll know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
They have just been.
Guy.
Yeah, they've just been told that they either have to like split up a couple or couple up together, and they split up a couple. But then I'm like, you've just split up a couple because now you're coupled up with those people. Do
you know what? I'm really like, is it scripted this year? Like, I feel like every year is kind of a little bit staged, but this year especially, I think the producers wanted to keep everyone in, and like everyone's still safe because they just split up their couple and chose each other.
And yeah, like no one's going because they're still all in couples.
Yeah, there was literally no point in them doing that.
Yeah, I did think that when I was watching it, I was like, is it more scripted or am I older and wiser?
Maybe.
Because I've not watched it in like properly in like a couple of years.
Yeah.
So I think maybe I just know what I'm looking out for now. I'm like, that would not happen in real life.
No. I just feel like way back when they had the smoking area, they need to bring that back because the most drama happened in there. Because they were all stressed, like that was when they would go and have a cigarette. Now they just like stand outside the villa apparently and just like have a smoking break and come back in. Like that's like, a film set.
That's what I want to see.
Exactly.
I want to see
what they have for lunch.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff.
But I wonder what they eat.
Apparently they have McDonald's quite a lot.
Really? Oh, I'd be fine then.
Yeah, I'd be fine. And then I'm like, how do you all look like that still when you're at McDonald's for lunch every day?
Maybe they've taken their mango greens on holiday with them.
Maybe they've got their free souls.
This isn't mango green, it is matcha.
I'm jealous of that.
And I have just got the My Protein blueberry drops.
Are they good?
Yeah, it's in this. I don't think I put enough matcha in. I'm vlogging today, so if you want to see how I made it, then go and watch the vlog.
I'll be there.
But yeah, I don't think I put enough matcha in because it just tastes very much like a blueberry milkshake. You'd probably love it.
Yeah, that's fine then. I feel like with the whole scriptedness of Love Island, sorry, backtracking. I said this the other day, like I think, like you say, being older and wiser, like there was an argument that happened between Harriet and, I'm so bad with names, the Welsh girl. Jess?
Oh no, God, what are their names?
I literally don't know. The girl from Wales.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It was like this big row and I was like, oh my god, drama, like this. I'm excited for this storyline just to see the gossip. And then literally like an hour later, like in the background of a clip, they were literally sat together like having a lovely time. And I thought, okay, so have you been told to have a bit of a bitch, or like have you just had a bit of a bitch and we've not seen it be sorted out type thing?
That when they edit all like the whole episode together, I don't think they put it in like chronological order. I think they put bits in, so like that they could have had an argument just after they were sat there. That's what I think anyway.
True.
But yeah, I'm like, these things wouldn't happen in that order. Like they've been put in that order for literally for our entertainment.
Yeah, I feel like they used to, like when it used to be the old series, we'd watch a whole conversation play out, whereas now it goes from like
It's like
they're
bits,
literally,
isn't it?
yeah, and then I'm like, well, that conversation didn't, like, how have we got here then? Because it would literally go from like them screaming, crying, throwing up, and then it would be like, okay, well, so should we just see how it goes then? And I'm like, mate, I want to see the bit in between.
Yeah.
Also, can we talk about the people that are non-existent? That poor guy with the long hair.
I know. He's had no screen time at all. Like, not one bit of screen time he's had.
He's literally not in it. It's so weird.
It's really funny. Like, as soon as it starts, me and Matt always like say the person that we fancy the most. And off the bat, looks wise, like I fancied him the most, and now I'm like, oh no, he gives me the ick a little bit.
Because I'm not seeing him.
Yeah, and I don't know, he gives me a bit of the ick.
Fair. I feel that way about Ronnie. I'm like, there's something about him, but then also when I see him, I'm like, actually, no, you're really annoying me.
Really? Yeah, I don't like him. We'd be fine if we were both single, because I feel like we've got really, really different types. Based off that
100%.
This might be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I really love Joey Essex. Like,
really?
I think, yeah, he's stirring the pot in like the best way.
Yeah, I do feel like he's been sent there with a wooden spoon. He's sat with his sunglasses on, like watching it all on, but he's like, I think we should do this, and then he's going, oh my god, I didn't know
I can't believe you just did that. Yeah. I said to Matt was like, he's making these situations blow up. But I said, you've got to remember, like, he's had like 33 years of Essex girls. He's seen arguments, do you know what I mean? Like, he's okay with that. Like, nothing is going to faze him in that villa.
No, true. That, and also like years of reality TV and like what to do to like prod the bear and things like that. It's so funny.
Yeah, he's really stirring the pot.
The thing that's annoying me about this season, why are we all fighting over the boys? Yeah. There's not one boy, there's not like two boys fighting over one girl. It's literally
I thought that last night. It's like the two girls fighting over the guy who looks like Stormzy. He is literally a carbon copy of Stormzy.
They must be related.
And then there's the two girls that are like fighting over Ronnie, yeah.
But then also the Welsh girl and Harriet were fighting over Kieran.
Oh yeah, they were, weren't they?
And I'm like, girls, like, don't worry about it. Like, why are you so, like, they're literally pulling each other for three-way chats. Like, it's really annoying me. I'm like,
that conversation last night with the two girls in I was like, what is happening? I couldn't watch it. I was so embarrassed for those girls.
But then this is the drama, because Umar and Mimi are friends. And obviously then, like, that was the whole thing before. Like, she got upset last night because she was saying, like, I wish someone was looking out for me the way I was looking out for both of them. Like, she was really trying to give them their space and all this stuff. And then I was like, if, like, we were friends and then we would never have that situation with the boy, and we're both, like, saying, okay, so who do you like more? Like, it's so loud. I feel like it's so embarrassing.
I would just never, one, be put in that situation, two, put my friends in that situation.
No. And this is what I mean, like, she had been banging on about how they were friends. Mimi had been saying, like, Umar's my girl, like, this is why I want to just be honest and stuff. And then obviously Mimi's kissed Io in bed last night, and they're all sat there. Yeah, and I'm just like, so are you friends or not? Because you've known this boy, well, you've known both of them for like a week. But I feel like the girl relationships will form so much quicker than like the boys and the girls.
Yeah, 100%. It's funny though, like, some people literally just are not getting the airtime at all, are they? Off the bat now, like, who do you think is going to get to the end? They don't have to be in a couple.
Okay.
I'm saying Joey Essex is going right to the end. I don't think he'll win it.
Yeah.
But I think he'll be, like, in the top 3. You know, like, when they do, like, there's, like, 3 couples at the end. I think he'll be in the end.
Who do you think he'll be with, though? Because I can't see this lasting.
Not her. He will not be with her.
No. I feel like she's barely in it.
Yeah. Yeah, true, actually. I can imagine him... Like, there's going to be a really, like, edgy-looking girl go in, and that's going to be, like, his type.
Or one of his exes.
Or one of his... Oh, my God, imagine. That would be so good.
I feel like they're going to put something in there like that, just because it's Joey Essex.
Like we said on the last episode, like, he's in there for a reason.
Yeah. I don't want to be a bitch, but I'm going to be a bitch. I did find it, like, slight secondhand embarrassment when... Is her name Jess?
Samantha.
She obviously they're editing it, and I get it. Like, I would never want to go on that program based on the fact that they can edit you to paint you up to be whoever they want you to be.
Yeah.
And obviously there's been so many clips of her like talking about Towie and like all of these things, and like, oh, so how do you feel like when you go out?
Did you see the conversation between them two?
Yeah, and I'm just like, and then she's obviously said to him, yeah, but babe, like, I know what girls are like girls are gonna come in and be like, oh, it's Joey Essex, and I think, are you not giving that anyway? Like,
I know, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know.
He was like, you keep mentioning it, and I was like, oh, like, stop mentioning it then.
Yeah. And that, but obviously it's a given, like they come out of there knowing like everything about each other. They've got so much time to just chat, like that's all they can do. And I don't think it's bothering him as much as they're like painting it out to be.
No, yeah, for sure.
But then when she said that, I thought, but anyone's going to ask him about like
I'd love to know, like tell me the ins and outs. I used to watch it like, when I was younger. It's like every Wednesday and every Sunday I'd watch the new episode. I miss Towie.
It's still on.
Is it?
Yeah, you know, there's like, I think they're on like season 30 something. Like it's huge still.
Wow, I didn't know that. Who the hell is on it still?
I'm trying to think of any OGs that are on it, but it's like Amber, Dan Edgar.
Yeah. As if it's still like streams. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Diags is still on it.
Is he?
Yeah.
That is so funny. I loved it when like the OGs were in it. Like Gemma Collins, I'm sorry. Again, another unpopular opinion. I love her. I think she's brilliant. I literally reference Gemma Collins probably at least once a day. I love her. She's the best.
Did you watch her series?
Yeah, so good.
She's just carnage. Like, how are you getting by like that?
Do you know another series I love? Fern McCann, First Time Mum.
Really?
Yeah, I love Fern McCann. Again, another unpopular opinion. I know a lot of people don't like her, I find her really annoying, but yeah, I just really like her.
I watched the first series of that when Sunday was like a baby. But she's had another kid since, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's like engaged, isn't she, to this guy?
God, yeah, I forgot, like she had that whole controversy and...
Yeah, wow. Imagine like actually being in that situation. I remember watching her on this morning when she like came out and like said about the whole situation. But Sunday is so cute.
She's like a grown-ass kid now, it's crazy.
Yeah, and another little one is really cute as well.
She makes cute kids, to be fair.
Yeah,
so is her new kid with this guy that she's engaged to?
Yeah.
Sam Fairs has got a program like that, hasn't she? Sam and Billy.
Yeah, she has. Don't love them two, to be fair.
I feel like they're just so like... She's like in LA, she's selling like collagen and stuff. Like, they're just doing so much that I'm like, I actually can't keep up with your life anymore. It's wild to think of like having a program that's like
your life. Yeah. To be fair though, I guess that's like our YouTube channels.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Imagine having videos about you.
That is wild. But like as in, they wake up in the morning like someone's downstairs ready to like catch them putting their slippers on and making their cup of tea, whereas I'm like, I'll just pick up the camera in my own time. Like I do feel like it's different, but yeah, it's like we're still oversharing on the internet.
Yeah. How much do you think they have in control of like, say like keeping up with the Kardashians, for example? Like how much do you think they have like input? Do you think they have all the input?
I don't know. I think the Kardashians definitely have more input than like our versions of those programs.
Yeah.
Because there's a whole thing about Kris Jenner, isn't there? Like if one of them gets in a scandal, just the other sister will like dye her hair blue or something, and everyone's forgotten. Yeah. I don't know. I reckon they have to have like quite a lot of input. Yeah. But then there's some things that are in those programs, and I think, well, you couldn't like
not want that about them. Yeah.
Even like the kids having like raging tantrums, and I know like they're just trying to keep it real.
So embarrassing.
That poor 2-year-old is gonna grow up and everyone's gonna be like, oh my god, you're the kid that like I literally saw throw themselves to the ground in Tesco like, on that program once. Like,
so funny. Did you ever watch Katie Price and Peter Andres?
Yes, way back in the day.
Yeah, I love that.
That was so good.
And I was definitely too young to be watching the things that they were talking about.
There was so many programs like that, like Celebrity Big Brother, like all of those things.
Little Britain.
Oh,
so bad.
I used to watch Shameless when, sorry mum if like this is out when I was barren, but I guarantee she didn't have a say over it. I would have watched it anyway, but I watched like Shameless and stuff when I was so young, and I remember thinking like, what are all these things that they're doing? You just like don't understand.
Cool. Yeah. I remember watching American Pie with my sister, and obviously there's so many like rogue references in that as well. And I just feel like, this is so fun to watch.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's brilliant.
I have no idea about any of the concept here, but it's so fun.
And your sister's like,
yeah, probably shouldn't be showing you this.
I used to, because obviously Big Brother and like all shows like that were obviously past 9 PM and my bedtime was probably like 8, half 8. And I used to do that thing where you just sit really still and hope that your mum just forgets that you're there so you can stay up for longer.
That is so funny. Did it ever work?
Yeah, to be fair, but also I was really sneaky because in our living room, Mum and Dad used to have like an L-shaped sofa, and if you walked in through the door here, the end of the sofa was here. So if I had sat there by like 7 o'clock, Mum would absolutely forget I was there. Like, she'd have no idea, and I'd sit there like my neck breaking because the TV's like here on the wall, and I'd just be like, right, if I'm quiet then, and I'd like check the time and like. And I was like a whole episode, and I'd panic every break because I'd think, oh my god, like what was she getting out?
And make a drink. Mum always worked nights, and Dad like looked after me and my sister through the night, so he was such a pushover. And I think because Megan was older, our bedtime would be like 8:30, for example, and then we'd be like, oh, can we just have like another half an hour? And then it gets 9, and then it'd be like, right, bedtime now. We'd be like, oh please, can we just have another half an hour? And I ended up going to bed so late.
Fair. Stephen's like, I'm not having the argument.
Yeah, he's like, I'm picking my battles and this ain't one of them.
No. It used to be the whole like, you'd be around your friends and your mum would be like, 5 more minutes, and you go 10. And they go, alright, 10. I'm guaranteed they only left it like 2 minutes, and we had no concept of time. Like,
absolutely not. Do you remember like my friend would like ring me and be like, oh, do you want to come for a sleepover tonight? And then I'd be like, I'll ask Mum in a little while because she's not in a very good mood.
Literally
like,
that.
You always have to ask them at like peak time.
Or it would be like, if you didn't really want to go, you'd be like, oh, I just asked oh, Mum said I can't.
Yeah, Mum said no. Why would your mum say no? If I had a child and they wanted to go for a sleepover, I'd say hell yeah, as long as I knew the parent.
Yeah, I think it was more no if it was, can they come to my house?
Yeah.
If she wasn't in the mood.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, like, granted, like, what I've got to host your friend. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's so true actually, isn't it? Although it would be like an easy weekend, wouldn't it? Because they'd just be with their friend.
Yeah, true actually. Chicken nuggets, beans and chips for dinner.
Yeah, literally. Oh god, I miss that so much. Imagine having sleepovers with your friends like every weekend.
No, that's how I feel like when we stay at hotels and stuff. I'm like, we're having a sleepover.
Like an adult sleepover.
Yeah. When I have like single friends come over, or like my friends come to stay with us, I always think back in the day, like if we were at Mum and Dad's, like we'd just sleep in my bed, whereas I'm like, you can sleep in the guest room, and I'd like say goodnight and then like go to the guest room, and I'd be in here with Brad and I'd be like, I'm really bad for my friend. Like it's so weird. That's like, oh my god, I'm an adult, like why am I not sharing a bed with my friend anymore?
Yeah, that's what I love about girly holidays though.
Yeah, it's
I always think back to like us going to Ibiza. So fun.
Although that bed was not the best thing to share, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Do you remember our napkins that we had as sheets?
That was horrible. They were bad, weren't they?
Not as bad as black and white spotty ones though.
There is that.
That was at Ibiza Rocks, by the way, if anyone hadn't guessed from that last episode.
Oh yeah, we left that on a bit of a cliffhanger, didn't we? We were like, there's a hotel.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, and you should know because you don't want to stay there.
I guarantee people have a great time, but I just honestly think it'd be carnage, no.
Yeah. I need at least 8 hours of beauty sleep.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
If not, I'm not a nice person.
Brad actually said to me this morning, he was like, you take a little while to like defrost in the mornings. I was like, how have you only just realised that after 11 years?
After 11 years, you've now realised that. Cool.
He's very quick at like up and ready and like wants to give me a hug, and I'm like, I'm literally still asleep.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Brad, you're Matt.
Yeah.
Matt takes about 3 hours. I left this morning, so Margot is now in the vet. She's being spayed and I feel really bad. I've already had a cry this morning, but I woke up.
Talk about it.
Yeah, no. Her appointment was at 8 o'clock this morning, so I was obviously up really early, and I woke him up and I was like, do you want to say goodbye to Margot? And he was just like, what? Like, what's going on? I was like, how have you forgot? But then on the way back, like just after I'd messaged you being like, I've just dropped her and I'm really sad, he rang me and he was like, oh, was it okay? And I was like, no, it wasn't okay, it's horrible. Like leaving your animal with someone they don't know is, and like I know what's going to happen to her but she doesn't, and that's what makes me feel so bad.
I know.
It's obviously, it is necessary. I know she needs to be done because one, there's complications, like later on in life if she doesn't get it done. 2, her having seasons like 3 times a year is not ideal. She absolutely hates it. So like, I know she needs to have it done, but she also doesn't need to have it done.
Yeah, it's also still a choice, I guess.
Yeah, but it's just like scary. They take you into this like dark, dingy room, and she was like, I've just got to run through the risks that could happen. She was like, so obviously,
I don't want to know.
Yeah, she's like, if anything happens, like, you've signed to say like we're not liable for that. And I was like, the fuck, like, don't tell me my dog might die. Like, that's horrible. I know, like, I'm not stupid. I know that can happen, but not nice.
No, but also that I know they've like got to cover their eyes, but it's like, why is it not like a cute, colourful room?
I know.
Like, just don't mention those things, like just really breeze over them. But I know they've got to be like, oh well, it's not on us. But then you think, how's that even an option? Which it won't be. It should be absolutely
it won't
fine.
be. She'll be fine. They were like, if she hasn't got any underlying health problems, like she'll be absolutely fine. And they do that test like before they put her under anaesthetic, which is obviously good. But the vet lady was like, come on Margot, come with auntie. And I thought, she doesn't like you. She wants to come home with me. And that ain't you. Her aunties are Emily and her uncle is Brad, okay? And that is never gonna be you.
We were saying this the other day, weren't we? It's like a blessing and a curse that, like, to dogs, because we were sat with Margot and we were just talking about it, and obviously she like doesn't
no idea. Yeah.
She was literally just sat there, and I was like, it's so crazy that she has no idea, but it's also great that she has no idea. Like, you can't let her know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
I wish people could do that with us. Like, we just went in blind, you'd be fine until you have
I
to
used to think that, like, when I was in school, I didn't ever used to get like that stressed out about exams, but like I'd always prefer for the teachers to be like, right, you've got an exam today, rather than be like, right, your exam is in 12 months time, like you've got to do your revision for it. And I'd be like, cool, like now I'm gonna worry about that every day until my exam.
Yeah, she doesn't have that. She has no idea. She just...
No idea.
Oh, I was just about to say, she probably thought she was going on a walk and then she's turned up. She'll be fine.
It was funny, I was sat in the waiting room and this little man walked in with his spaniel, and as he opened the door, the dog obviously then realised where he was, and he made a dart and walked the other way, and his head nearly got stopped in the doorway. He like darted so quick, and the little man was like, oh, he knows where he is, and I was there like, I'm glad Margot isn't that bad.
Yeah, and also you could just pick her up.
Yeah.
Sorry babes, but you can. And it'll be the best thing for it. If someone said to me, you can have one minor op, it'll be done in like a day and you will never have a period again. Take
fine. Yeah, literally.
How are they doing that through keyhole?
I don't really know. I did say that to her. And I said, is it definitely keyhole? And she was like, yeah. She was like, well, aim for keyhole. But she's like, with longer dogs, sometimes it's like more difficult to do keyhole. So she was like, we'll try to do it. But she was like, I don't know if we'll be able to. So
with longer dogs, because she is a long dog.
She is a long dog. But the lady at the reception was like, oh, hi, sausage. I was like, how do you know that's her name? And then I was like, oh yeah, she is a sausage.
We're adults now, like, that's a mum job.
Yeah, I know. I've never had to do it before. Like, we've obviously had Bruce done, but Matt took Bruce. Like his dog. To be fair, I took my cat when I had my cat.
Oh really?
Yeah, cried on the way home again.
It's got to be done.
Thing. Yeah, she was like, the vet was like, oh, I'm telling you all of this now, so like, you don't get in your car and like have a panic when you're driving home and cry. And I said to her, I was like, I'll probably cry anyway, to be honest.
Thank you, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's inevitable. Anything you want to discuss?
Well, I was gonna say, on the subject of dogs and puppies, we did puppy yoga the other day.
Oh my god, we did, and it was so good. It was actually the best morning ever, like, so good.
Georgia booked it for my birthday, and my birthday's in March. Yeah, it was like in June, and we were like, yeah, it's so far away, but it was so worth the wait. It was literally
so worth the wait. Yeah. If you are local to Norwich, it was at White House Farm in the Knowles like dance studio. So I think they do it like once a month, do they? Or
I don't know.
Like once every 2 months.
Yeah, because I looked online and it was like they didn't really have dates for the next time they're in Norwich, so I don't really know how it works. Yeah,
I don't really know how I even found out about it, to be honest. I think I must have seen someone on Instagram post it, like local to us. Yeah. But I know it's called like the Paw Studio, and I know they like dot around, so I know they do it like in other places, not just Norwich. But it's cool that Norwich has somewhere like that.
It was so cute.
It was so cute. There was little French bulldogs.
Yeah, they were literally the best ever. It was so funny as well, because I put up a story of, basically there was this one little boy and he kept coming over to George, and it was like Just the cutest like little dappled French bulldog. He was tiny. He just fell asleep, didn't he? Most of them just fall asleep, to be honest, but it's the best thing ever. It's like being nap trapped by a French bulldog, like brilliant.
Yeah, fun.
We honestly did 3 stretches.
Yeah, like we literally probably did about altogether 2 minutes of yoga in an hour class.
We left and I was like, I'm not going to wake in the morning.
I'm not well stretched.
But I'm well loved by a load of cute puppies, so I'm absolutely fine. But obviously we posted like Instagram stories and stuff, and someone messaged me and was like, oh, that's my little boy, like I'm picking him up next week. And I thought, that's wild that you've like,
crazy.
I said to Georgia, I was like, I'd be like, get your hands off my little puppy.
Yeah, I feel weird about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't touch my dog. I'll pay a deposit for this dog and you've touched him.
Yeah. But then it is a great way for like the pup. We were speaking to the guy, because it's essentially like breeders will have like their puppies ready to go, and then like it's a great way to like socialize the dogs, and like none of them were scared. They were literally just happy as Larry.
Little pups. Yeah. I would say if you are going to go, top tip, sit where the beds are. Don't sit on the opposite side of the room, because when they run back to go to their beds, they might be likely to stop in your lap. Because the people near the beds had all the cuddles, and the people on the other side of the room had none. We were like in the middle, weren't we?
I felt really bad for some of the people on the other side of the room. I was like, should I go and give this puppy to them? Because I was like, no. Yeah, there was one girl, she had like smashed it. She was literally right next to the bed. She had 3 of them at one point. They were all just asleep on her mat, and I thought, this is the best day ever.
That is literally a dream, isn't it?
We were the last to leave.
Yeah, always. Last one's in, last one's out.
Anything you want to discuss?
No, I don't think so. Do you want to talk about your hair?
My hair?
Yeah, not that you can really see it.
Yeah, sorry.
You said in the last one, you said you might have cut it a little bit too short. Are you still feeling that?
Well, honestly, I feel like it's already grown, so I'm not that fast.
Oh, okay, fine. But do you actually think you've gone too short?
No, because I've had so many compliments on it, so thanks, Soyeon. It's been nice. But no, I think I just don't really know how to style it. I need to get better at styling it. But I do like it. Like, I'm enjoying having short hair. It's so easy to go in the shower, dry it in 2 seconds. Like, it's so easy. I do think I'm gonna grow it out, but like really healthily, like regularly trim it.
Okay, good idea. Yeah, we'll just like give it trimmed. Good. Short hair is an easy way of living. Like, it really is. I do like always look back on pictures of my extensions, and I'm like, oh, like they did look so nice. But they're
Would
just
you go back?
Far. Like, never say never.
Yeah.
Like, not at the moment, but maybe next week. Who knows? I'm joking.
Literally, that is you. You'd go from like long hair, and then like we'd do a gym session the next week, and I'm like, where's your hair gone?
Where's your hair gone? I fit like a full set for my client a few weeks ago before she was going away, and they just look so good. I'm like, oh.
Do you know what? I do. George would never ever let me have extensions because it's like
too much hair.
Mission impossible.
Yeah.
But I keep seeing girls on TikTok, and I'm like, your hair looks great.
So good. I keep seeing girls on TikTok with just like really amazing quality clip-ins. Really? Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, I think there's a brand called Clip Hair. Makes sense because you clip in hair extensions. But yeah, the quality looks really good.
Try them.
Yeah. I've bought some clip-ins somewhere, but I imagine they're not the right colour.
Yeah, there is that. Well, you'll pull them out and they'll be like from your red hair area.
Yeah, black. God, I've literally been every colour under the sun.
Like, actually. I think it's really hard, like, not to say it's hard being a girl, but like, as in one week I want really short hair, and then the next week like I want my long hair back. Like, I guess that's where clip-in extensions come in, but I'm just like, there's no in between. Like, you have one or the other.
I do think as well, like, sometimes I'll put an outfit on and I'm like, oh, this would look so much better with long hair, and then I put it on and I'm like, oh, this looks so good with my short hair.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, I just want everything. I want to be able to like completely change how I look. I need like a stylist team like here every morning, so they can just be like, this is what you're wearing, this is what we're doing to your hair, this is how you're having your makeup.
I think that's you anyway.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it.
Fair. Well, you do a good job at it.
Well, thanks, but I just want someone to tell me this is what we're doing today.
Yeah, but that could be great actually.
Yeah. I don't know if I can hear someone on my driveway.
Oh, that's concerning.
Oh, ow, I've just hit my head on the window.
Oh.
There's no one there. You know when you walk up to it, oh, I've left a mark of makeup on my window. Never mind.
You don't realise how close it actually is.
Have you used the individual lashes from
I have.
So have I.
I used them this morning.
Have you got them on now?
Well, yeah, but I've just put like one in each corner because I couldn't find my tweezers. There's me faffing about my long acrylics. Oh. And I think they're good, but I don't think they really made that much of a difference.
Can you see mine? Make sure you're in the line so we can... So these little eyelashes are just from Primark. Okay. They're like the tatty lashes. Have you stuck yours under or over?
Over.
Over. So I've stuck mine under.
Yours look great.
Thanks.
How many did you put on?
Like 4 each eye.
That sounded like you said 40. I was like, what?
40, the whole pack on one eye. But they're literally just like, how the tatty lashes come. If you don't know what tatty lashes are, they're like oh, Emily's got them. They're the lashes that stick under your lash line and they last for like 5 days. Very good. That is what they are.
Great.
Really, really good. £1.50.
£1.50, so cheap. We got
8mm.
8mm.
Yeah, like the shorter ones. I think they always look a bit more natural, don't they?
Yeah, agreed.
The short ones.
I think I'm going to use them more on like no makeup days and just put like some little lashes on, because they kind of have just been concealed by my lashes, which is great.
Yeah, it's nice to have some life back into my eyeballs.
Your eyeballs. Yeah, I feel like we're both suffering after sun, LVLs.
Everything.
Need a break.
I love a lash lift, but it does fuck up your nails. I thought I was gonna have to spit that out then. Why did I say nails? Did I say nails?
Yeah. And I love a lash lift, but it does up your nails. So confidently as well.
I meant lashes.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
I was watching TikTok the other day and I'm not sure if my TikTok just is telling me things that I wanna hear, but it was saying that dyslexic people, you actually crying.
Yes.
Dyslexic people are more likely to be like entrepreneurs and they've got like better ideas and stuff, and I was like, that's me.
That is you. That is a very targeted view page. No.
I say things wrong all the time, but I am an entrepreneur, so it's fine.
Yeah, you are. Like, as long as the bad, not bad, it's not a bad thing that you're to say. You bitch. I came out wrong. Like, as in, it's like, you're dyslexic, but you're an entrepreneur. Woo! Like,
this is Emily backtracking.
No, like, as in, that's what the TikTok's saying.
Yeah. It's like, we'll shoot you when you're down because you have got dyslexia, but it's okay because you might be an entrepreneur. I'm definitely not an entrepreneur. I just thought it was funny.
You are. You have your own business. That's literally an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I don't really know.
Let's say it is.
I'm an entrepreneur. I'll put it in my bio on Instagram.
Yeah. You can. You know the like services thing.
Yeah, I know.
You can be like product or entrepreneur.
I've got a bit of a runny nose. I don't know if this house is freezing. It's also June. I know we say it every time. It's June, but it's so freaking cold.
I'm in a woolen knit.
Yeah, me and Emily have the same trousers on today. They're from Burlington. They're very comfortable.
We weren't going to address it, but
we have now. I have the matching set on.
I have the matching set, just not on.
This top is lovely. It's double lined.
Yeah, so nice. All that Burlington stuff is so nice.
So good.
Can you just quickly show everyone your nails? Speaking of nails, please, because they're really freaking cute.
So fun. They're just like little diamantes. And this time there was no drama and got what I wanted.
No drama. I am flashing red, as in my camera is about to die, so we are going to wrap this up here. I will leave both our Instagrams on screen. Next week's episode is going to be over on Georgia's channel, so make sure you go Georgia's channel and make sure you go and subscribe. So make sure you go and subscribe, and we will see you very soon for another video. Bye guys.
Bye.